a set of grinding noises, and a couple of those chains start to move and lift, and then the two crossbars retract into the steel walls or the stone walls of the tower, and then the door opens up.
I'm activating my ring.
Huh, well, that's a coincidence. I am now master of the tower.
Oh, jeez.
How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Hey.
So I now have the key to the tower.
Just to catch you up, Anthony, we discovered how to open the door in the tower, so we don't have to climb up the side anymore.
Awesome.
There's a key hanging on the wall next to the door. So
Nobody bothered to look.
So that key's been hanging there the whole fucking time.
Oh, that is good.
yeah,
I mean, to be fair, it was fairly well kind of hidden in amongst the stonework. I mean, it did look. You had to really be a master of stone to really notice it at first glimpse. But so Silli is kind of a juxtaposition now because he has this nice little grig on his right shoulder, and then he has this horrific, evil-looking thing on his left shoulder.
Huh? Oh, the creature.
Yeah, so Silli has Silli's collecting all kinds of woodland creatures.
The bunny
I'm
might
not sure
have to
if we
go
can
though.
consider that a woodland creature.
Well, you know, maybe the woodlands of one of the lower plains.
Sure.
Imagine you're in the abyss and you want to hunt rabbit.
Oh, gee. The rabbit might start hunting you.
Fuck, man. I wanna release the rabbit in the Temple of Grumsh and let him have at those motherfuckers.
Well,
You
this
know,
thing,
you should. Just throw it inside.
I'm
this thing's
gonna.
bound. This thing's bound to you now, Silli.
Yay!
But did you see it has powers and abilities?
I didn't see its sheet because it was blank, but
Oh, okay.
oh no.
Uh-oh. Silly's becoming evil.
I love its name
My-
too.
Might have to put the goat down.
What's the name of it? Is it?
Evil creature.
Evil creature's its name. I'm gonna call you Ebby.
Eddie.
Ebby.
Oh, okay.
E-B-Y.
Ebby and Odie.
Evil Bunny Ebby.
That's funny.
I don't know why, but it kind of reminded me. I don't know. Maybe because he's just an evil bunny, but from Donnie Darko.
I know. So it has a couple of special attacks and abilities.
But can you command it to do things? Or
If I tell it not to do it, it'll do it.
all right. Do not attack that monster. Okay.
Let that guy live.
So what we found out so far about it is everything works the opposite with it. If you cast a spell of enlarge, it'll shrink. If you cast a spell of shrink, it will enlarge.
Uh-huh.
Fucking save my
If you
ass.
teleport it below ground, it ends up above ground.
Hey,
Yeah,
next time
that's
we
the only reason
teleport,
we're all alive.
let's find a small pond to teleport into,
Yeah,
just in case. Plus or minus, we're pretty good. We're in decent shape.
Not a bad idea.
That's a good idea. Or we could all teleport inside in Odaluk's resilient sphere.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit of protection of being in
Yeah.
the elemental plane of Earth, basically.
Does the,
All right,
does the
so-
sphere teleport with you though?
That's a good question. In my head, I was envisioning that, but let's see if in reality that's what happens.
I'm sure we could figure something out, though. All I know is Gale's not very interested in teleporting anytime soon.
Of course.
Silly fucking loved it.
Yeah, Silli was in Ebby's pouch, which was a horrific thing in and of itself.
Hey, what visible manifestations of the plague is Belari displaying right now?
She has super pale skin, shallow breath. Her eyes are extremely bloodshot, and her hair is starting to fall out.
No!
We'll hit her with the bless in the chant as well, or the cure disease in the chant.
Yeah. Looking good, girl.
All right.
Orth has done all right. Are we taking plague damage from our ride? Our time being gone.
As long as you found a priest to cast bless and chant on you, it stops the effects for a day. So you could have probably paid. Let's see here. For you and Belari to get that, it would have been. To hire those blessings.
Okay. What do you got for gold there, Belari?
What do I have for gold?
Or can I take that out of the party gold?
I don't care.
I have like 187 gold pieces, 9 silver pieces, 95 golden lords.
You got a lot of money. Can you cover that then?
How much is it?
The
Orth just
lords,
has some
the
pockets
lords
of
are probably copper by now.
They're copper.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
remember
copper.
they were Silli's or Smyddwack's illusion.
Oh, damn it.
Can you cover 60 gold?
Sure. Anything to save my life. So she hands it over. Hurry, just give it to me.
Oh, this would have been along the way and during our travels to the tower.
That works.
All right. So you need 60 gold. Okay, you got it. You see her trying to like put her hair back. Like she's trying to tie her hair back onto her head to make it look like it's still full.
So she's poor Belari. Oh, hold on one second.
There, it'll grow back.
Oh no, it looks like she's going full Britney Spears.
Uh-oh. Hey, free Britney, man. Free Belari.
Okay, how do we... is Cymbeline with us?
Oh, that's right. We were waiting for him to meet us here, weren't we?
Yeah, he's meeting us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get off my porch.
I think he did make it here. He eventually definitely did make it here because it took a couple days for Gale to bring everybody back to life.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember
Yeah,
Cymbeline
That's a couple
in the
of days to
tower.
get there.
So,
no,
Belari,
no, he was. I don't think he was in the tower. I think Belgrakas was messaging him. That's what it was.
Yeah, we were meeting him here.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we meeting?
Cymbeline.
Cymbalina,
Oh, okay.
formerly known as Prince.
Remind me who Cymbeline is again?
That half-elf with the beard?
Oh, yes, of course.
You two are pretty friendly.
Oh, yeah, that's
If I
right.
remember correctly.
I have so many conquests, they just, like, fly through my mind.
Cymbeline was a
what do you
fairly
think?
dashing half-elf.
I don't think he's going to be very attracted to me right now, though.
He has a nice looking coat, though. I want that coat. I
It
don't know
might
what
be a
floor
little
are we at.
miss-sized for a dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You're forgetting.
And a
Not for
tiny
a
coat.
dwarf. I want that coat.
Oh, you want that coat? It's
I
kind of a
want
cool
that
coat.
coat.
Yeah, it is kind of a cool coat. All right, so everybody is at the tower. of relaxing and recouping after their horrific misadventure into the great teleporting unknown.
And I think
And-
I think Belgrakas will be working on the fixing the errors in the summoning circles and preparing the one down below.
Okay, make a. Let's see. I'll probably have to make tactics check, and you'll need some help from anyone that can work stone.
Oh,
That's good work.
I suppose I can help you with that.
Thank
What does he
you.
need from me?
All right. So Belgrakas, you figured out the way that the stones have to be basically pulled and reshaped. And Gale, you'll have to make a stonemasonry check.
I can definitely do that.
All right, so you've managed to basically reaffirm all of um, the stones that are out of shape and look like they'd been broken, and then also the inner and outer rings of the star.
Great. So now it's ready whenever we are.
And you've also been able to finally get these burning ash piles removed from this. So now it looks like it's a whole summoning circle again. Let's see.
What is Simply supposed to be doing for us? Like is he just like
He's
helping us
helping
out
us
in
with
general, or
cure.
did he have a very specific thing that is he gonna do?
Can't remember. I think that he was going to be helping us make the cure.
Okay.
Mhm.
When he shows up, Warren, I'm gonna hide in shadows because I don't want him to see me like this.
Okay. All right.
I'm very self-conscious of my looks right now.
Alright.
Poor Belari. All right, let me see here. Sorry, I just have to pull Cymbaline's token in real quick here. Let's see here. Where is there? It is. Okay. Sorry, I just have to add his. So when he does show up, I can actually put him on the screen. Otherwise, it just puts his picture on there. Which I guess isn't a big deal, but I was thinking if I upload this token, it's going to look a little better. There we go. Why is a monster body? Okay. And then what else did you guys plan to do while you were in here? It'll take taken a couple days for Gale and Belgrakas to remake the summoning circles. So
Silli-
there's a couple.
Silly wants to go back to the Temple of Grumsh.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna do there, Silly?
I just want to scout it out. See
All right.
any patterns or anything like that. like guard shifts and whatnot, you know.
Yeah, so the Temple of Grumsh is as you get closer and closer, Ebby is getting more and more excited and seems to like the idea of being involved with a place such as that.
Yeah, Abby's gonna like that too much.
And he's not
Yeah,
gonna.
he starts kind of prancing up and down on your shoulder and then urinates like a brackish black liquid on you.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, he's really excited. He's drooling and slobbering and making kind of that weird grinding his teeth and snickering sound.
I can just imagine how amusing it's going to be listening to you telling the thing to pee on you.
So, is there like a chimney or some type of opening that he might be able to climb to?
Sure. Yeah, you could climb up the side of the edifice and then make your way down the bell tower.
All right, yeah. Climbing check one.
All right. All right. What happened to? There it is. Okay. All right. All right. You managed to climb up the side of the edifice of this Temple of Grumsh, and now you're up on the roof.
Okay. While I'm walking, looking for an opening, I'm gonna tell Ebby. Now, don't have fun, and don't go in there and kill everything.
It looks at you, kind of cocks its head to the side, and then scampers off of your shoulder and down and finds a loose shingle in the roof, and then makes its way in. And after a while, you start to hear some shouting, and then some uh, almost sounds like the clanking of aleware. And then there's much party and merrymaking. And after you are kind of sitting there waiting and listening, eventually there's a shingle that's kind of lifting and moving, and then a snout peeks out. And out comes this bloated, misshapen Ebby that is got, uh, it looks like he's almost swallowed an entire keg of ale whole. He looks like a snake that's engorged itself on something that was too big for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it runs up you and weighs you down, and you can hear the sloshing of ale around in its belly.
Did you eat?
It looks kind of makes and then belches this horrendous loud belch, and the merriment downstairs stops, and out of the temple run a bunch of half-orcs and are looking up, trying to hear what that loud, awful noise was.
I'm not gonna hide. Fuck these guys.
All right, they're looking up. It's kind of nighttime. They're like, "Ugh, what are you doing on our roof?"
Well, you were partying with my pet.
Oh, is that thing yours?
Yes.
Well, it has the blessings of Grumsh upon it. Grumsh is very much pleased with this creature.
Oh, okay.
You look familiar. Have we seen you before?
Have you met many handsome young men before?
Well, anyone that has a creature that's so lively is welcome to drink with us. Now come down and have a grog.
No, thank you.
Well, then get the hell off our roof
Oh, okay.
and leave your creature behind.
No.
He looks kind of confused. He's obviously drunk. I'm gonna go in and ask the high priest or the high shaman.
I don't give a fuck if you ask Grumps himself. The bunny's coming with me, jerk off.
He goes in and there's some yelling and shouting. And then it sounds like a brawl breaks out inside. And now there's just the sounds of glass breaking and beam splitting. And you've unleashed basically just a chaos storm inside the temple.
Yay. Silly's gonna climb down and leave.
All right.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
he gets back to the tower, lugging the rabbit with that's now the size of an ale cask.
My little keg.
He obviously metabolizes liquor pretty quickly because by the time you make it back to the tower, he's half his size. And your left shoulder is soaked.
What is it? Does it have that ammonia smell, or is it worse?
It smells like, oh, how would I describe this? Have you ever left like meat in a refrigerator, like a cooler for a long, long time till it really rotted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it smells about like that.
Awesome.
Odie is holding his nose and kind of hopping forlornly on your other shoulder.
Sorry, buddy.
Meanwhile, Orth and the rest of yous, what are you guys doing? Oh, Alesseto's back, so he's here now.
Well, other than working
That'd
on
be helpful.
the teleportation stuff for the tower, as well as possibly helping out with the cure stuff.
All right, the half-elf Cymbeline shows up eventually down at the doorway, and you can hear him knocking on the door.
I'll pull out the key and I'll let him in.
All right.
I'm not going to let him see the key, though.
He says, "Ah, Master Dwarf, this is quite the tower. I've always wondered what was inside Aedan's place. Who is now the master of the tower?"
Belgrakas the Wise is master of the tower.
Ah, yes, fitting that an archmage should become a master of a mage's tower. Well, let me go have an audience with him then.
I'll take him up to Belgrakas.
All right,
I'll close and lock the door behind him.
all right. The door closes with all of its machinations, and Cymbeline moves into the area, the main area where Belgrakas is. He doesn't see Belari. He sniffs and walks by, kind of holding his nose by Silli, and then greets Orth and says, "Ah, Orth of Wick, how good of you to join. I have seen how the plague has been ravaging through Wick. Hopefully you've found the way to cure it, no?"
We're trying.
And you, Belgrakas, I hear you are now the master of this tower?
I suppose.
Ah, wizard's lore states that a wizard is not master of a tower until he has performed a great work of magic in such tower.
I'm preparing for that.
Ah. Well, he's as he was walking up, he saw that there was some works that you guys have done to the tower, so it's looking like it's fairly well. He says this tower is a bit strange as he looks out the window, but I'm not quite surprised. Hmm. What is your game plan, Master Wizard?
Well, we are going to move this tower once we finish this plague, once we cure this plague, so that we can remove the threat of the trolls against Greyhawk.
Ah, yes. Well, I have a little bit of information on this plague. And the plague cure is going to take both the workings of the priests and yourself, and you're going to have to get a sample of blood from that evil creature that the Satyr carries about him.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult.
Once that has been gathered, then you should be able to set up in the lab and start distilling off espers of the blood. And then what was in that little vial that was around the thing's neck?
It is here.
Have you done any examination of the contents?
We have.
And what did you surmise?
The player forgets.
Who was here for that? Silli or Belari?
Well, Belgrakas was here too. The player forgets. Yeah.
What was in the vial? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Concentrated plague.
Hmm.
Yes. So perhaps by distilling the evil creature's blood, casting about some higher level prayers, and then mixing it with the plague venom, I've read that might cause this cursed plague to go away, because you're not messing with just a physiological infection. This is also a spiritual infection.
Is this something we're going to have to give to each person, or is it something that once it's done, it's done?
The way, from what I've read in ancient texts, as I was traversing about trying to find some information, I eventually came upon a witch who gave me an old scroll that spoke of such things. When the plague material is mixed with the distilled blood of the abyssal creature, there will be a radiating outward force, almost an explosion of type, and that should spread roughly 25 miles in each direction.
So we have to go back to Wick to do this.
You would want to have your lab in the vicinity of where the infection is, the locus point of the infection, and make sure all the infected are within range, because once the plague is poured into the distilled blood and the blessings cast upon it, it should be a fairly rigorous and violent reaction.
Do we need the assistance of this druid who's local to here for any of this?
The Guardian provided this piece that will be dropped in at the moment the plague elixir is mixed with the blood and the blessings are cast. And he hands over a shard that looks like mother of pearl. Silly.
We got to beat feet for Wick. Then we just got here.
Can I see that?
We have to move the tower there and maybe make that its permanent residence.
Are we ready to do that?
Can I see the gift from the
think we're
Guardian?
Let's not get it too close to your bunny friend there, though.
Oh, okay. I put the bunny on the shelf.
Orth
it starts
will
eating
look for-
the bunny sniffs around and starts eating a candle.
Have at it, buddy.
Orth is going to whisper to Belgrakas, do we need to keep that bunny? I mean, it may be best that we dispatch it before Silli gets too attached.
We just need its blood in a vial. After that, we don't need the bunny.
So maybe we take that blood directly from the heart of the bunny.
The bunny sits there and it eats the still lit candle. And then there's a rumbling in its stomach, and then it belches and spits out a giant fireball, and then it poops out a jet black candle.
Ah, that could be useful.
Hey, Silli,
Yeah.
we can't keep this pet. We
Yeah.
can't keep this. You
I
know
know.
that, right?
I know.
You don't have to be involved.
I
I can just take it in the other room and
I don't think it'll let you.
well,
You
I
could
could
just
out-
let it loose in its home world.
I
We
don't
could
know.
easily bring it back to its own world, right?
we're gonna need some of its blood.
Can you get some of its blood?
If I hurt it, it'll probably get mad or
Yeah.
happy, but I'll bring it into a room, and whoever wants to gather the sample, you can try.
Orth will sign up for this duty.
What room are you going to try to
Gale
take it
will help
into?
as well.
Is there any?
What room are you going to go to, Silly?
There's that isn't there there's that room down here, right? The pen.
Yep.
Yeah, Silly.
That'll be the best room where it can't get away.
Is there any anti-sleep spells?
How intelligent
Bacon?
is the bunny?
Yeah, I was thinking of casting haste on it.
That might.
Guys,
If
how
you have that,
intelligent-
can you?
How intelligent is the bunny? Is it just pure like has it displayed any like real intelligence as far as like communicating with it?
It understands me.
Could you maybe we can ask the bunny for a donation? Maybe if we convince the bunny that we need its blood for some evil purpose, it'll just give it to us or allow us to take it. Like just kind of
how do you
some evil ritual or something, and the bunny's like, "Oh, okay, I want to participate in this shit."
Yeah, I'm not just. Yeah.
I
If
mean,
we can-
he's a burden.
It's funny you guys call it a bunny. I don't even know if it has any ears.
He's he's not good. But when I was trying to save everybody, right? I went to 3 temples. The first temple, they didn't like me, but I'm grateful for that. It was a temple of Grumsh. So that fell through. And the second temple I went to was a god called Celestia, or something like that. And when I was going to go back to with Gale's body so they could bring him back to life, I went in the temple with the bunny, and they didn't like that at all. So then I found another temple that I didn't bring the bunny in, and the bunny flipped the fuck out when it went into that temple. It did not like that temple at all.
Yeah.
So
I think we need to let this one go. So I would propose that we cast haste on it, and we ask Odie to play a discordant tune to calm it, and we'll just,
well, if you take
telling
blood
it not
from
to
it,
put some of its blood inside of a vial.
you probably have to kill it. It's not gonna be friendly after you.
No, I'm gonna take its head off. Or
Will this have any sort of effect against Silli?
well, if it's already got some hold on him, then we need
Silli
to.
does not appear to have a hold on him, but
Here's a question though: if we kill the bunny outright, will its body still be here? Or will it disappear back to its plane of existence?
Either way.
Yeah, I think we need to get.
anybody
If it
have...
just disappears, if it just
I think we
disappears
need to
back to
get
its
some
plane
of
of
its blood
existence, we won't be
first.
able to get the blood.
Do the cure.
Does
and
anybody
then we can
have
kill it.
any knowledge of planes or outer planes or anything like that?
I think that is only Belgrakas, possibly.
yeah,
It's like,
not really. I mean, I don't know what proficiency that would be, but I do have ancient history, and I can speak a couple of the outer plane languages, but I don't have something specific to the plane.
Okay.
well, here's the thing: didn't the Slotty didn't they disappear when they died?
You do speak a couple outer plane languages, Belgrakas?
Yeah,
Okay.
demon and devil. Okay.
But like I said, didn't the Slotty disappear when they were killed?
Not immediately, right?
Okay, so
I mean, the whole point is to bleed this thing out into a vial, and then
right. That's what I'm saying though. It's like if we just out and out just kill it and it's dead, it might disappear.
All of the blood that we take out of it going to disappear too?
I don't. Well, I mean, how much blood do you need? I mean, do you need like a whole vial or just a little bit? Like, would enough from a dagger be enough? Or do you need a certain amount?
I might be able to put it. No, if I try to put it to sleep, I could wake it up. I don't know.
You know, we cannot kill it. Whoever said that is correct. We cannot kill it without it being dispatched to its home plane.
Okay.
So maybe we can just restrain it and then bleed it.
Keep it in this pen down here?
Could it?
That's place to
Could it
probably
escape
do
the
it.
pen? Could it? Are the bars big enough to hold this creature, or small enough?
I mean, I can cut a toe off and get some blood. So it's probably not going to be happy about that.
Now, why don't we check the lab and see if they have anything there for extracting blood from creatures?
Yeah.
Herbalism, Gale, or diagnostics?
I have herbalism.
Diagnostics, yes.
Okay, but you could make that Alleseto.
And I have healing.
All right.
See if there's
All right. Gale is looking about the room, and you do find a long rubber tube Gale, and it's connected to what looks like a cork stopper that goes into a beaker. And Alleseto, make your check. All right. Alleseto, you find a box full of hollow needles. They range from about the size of a small sewing needle all the way up to something that would maybe tranquilize a bear. So there's very thin gauge needles.
Where did I
and
find this box?
thick gauge needles in one of the alcoves. It's basically just a wooden box with two hinges. It looks like it would hold drill bits, but there are needles in there.
All right. Can you cast strength on this bunny, and then we can hold it?
Okay,
You've also
so
said, Belari, you also were, strangely enough, coming up with some insight.
I've got my big gauntlets.
Well,
I might
Belari's
be able to hold the
desperate.
thing.
I sent you a whisper, Belari.
You're pretty strong, right? Who's the strongest?
Hmm,
I'm at
I
a.
think
I think I'm at a. I'm at a 13 right now.
I'm the strongest then.
I'm down one due to plague.
I'm normally a 17, but I'm at a 16 right now due to the plague stuff.
So who's number 2 then that could assist?
Soto.
All
I
right.
got a 15.
Yeah. So if you two can hold the bunny, or we cast strength on the bunny, and then we hold the bunny down.
Did you see your insight there, Belari?
Seto Seto, you
Or-
probably have to run the syringe or the needle, right?
Is this creature strong here?
Oh, hey guys. Maybe if we take the creature into the crystal room, because as I recall, wasn't it
Oh,
like
that's
some sort of
right.
extra planar space?
Yeah, it's extra planar, and if we wanted to distill the vaccine or the medication, or whatever, the cure, we needed to do it in in a different plane of existence anyway, which would mean the crystal room.
But that
Or the
means
Apple
we have to
Tower.
get the tower to wick before we can do any of this stuff, right? Because
Is that
the tower,
Cymbeline?
if you once you distill the stuff, then it's going to go off. If you do that in a different plane, how are you doing that at the locus of the?
Oh, Belari, tell Aedan what you found, by the way, now he's back.
Oh, I found this mask. It looks like a jeweled leprechaun face.
Like a jeweled leprechaun face?
Yeah,
Does it have silver on it?
it.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, it was says. Yeah, it's worth some money. It says it looks high quality, grinning leprechaun.
Hmm.
And you said it does have silver on it, Warrant?
Yeah, that's why it's worth way more than
Okay.
what the guy wants you to pay for it.
There you go. And I said I figured that you might require this or
But
want it.
I guess I'll use it for now. I'll cover up my face a bit.
All right. So now Aedan looks like a ripped, muscle-bound barbarian leprechaun.
Okay, so the distillation and the mixing can be done separately, right? So we can do the distillation and then do first, and then do the mixing, or are those two things done together?
That'll be a Belgrakas spellcraft, because you really are crafting a spell here.
I think Belgrakas, so be right back.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So first, Belgrakas is able to explain that once the blood is extracted from the creature, then the boiling of the creature's blood will have to occur in order to get the distillate. The distillate will have to be stored in a vial of some sort so it doesn't evaporate once it's captured. And then
Okay.
more than likely the beaker that it was distilled in is probably going to be destroyed and consecrated with holy water. So you might want to have some holy water in effect. Then the distillate's going to need a prayer cast upon it.
Okay, I can do that.
While that's happening, the plague elixir is going to have to be poured out of its vial or moved out of its vial into a beaker, and some sort of magical plug so it's airtight. And then there's going to have to be a way to rig an ability for the distillate to be poured into the plague. Once that's done, then the shard of the unicorn horn could be suspended in some holy water. And once that is added into the mixture, it's going to start reacting pretty vigorously. And then the priests are going to have to start a chant and hold the concentration of the chant, focusing all of their faith on the elixir until it comes to a criticality, and then it should burst forth outward from the area that you're distilling it in and have the effect over a 25 square mile radius or a 25-mile radius.
Which means we have to be in Wick.
Yep.
Which means the
All right.
tower must be moved to Wick.
So we need to focus on moving it first.
Yes.
All right, let's teleport this thing.
Yeah.
I recall correctly, and everybody chime in here, we have to use the stone as an offering for the Maladias and summon it at a particular time.
Yeah, let's go back and read all the stuff.
Okay, well that the carving in the gem, Maladias, and there's his name.
So, do we know that 80 score furlong is enough distance to get the thing to Wick? So we ask for more, then that's a bad thing.
Yeah, did anybody do that assessment?
We kind of eyeballed it before, and it looked like it was about right. But we should.
Does it take a gem and an offering to move every time? Or once we start this initial exchange, we can move it freely?
Orth is willing to go out and about in town and find a cartographer and figure out what that distance to Wick actually is.
Sounds like a good idea.
All
Plus,
right.
having a detailed map of this area would be good as well anyway.
Does anybody have haggling or barter?
I have
No.
a stick.
We've got plenty of gold, right?
I have charioteering.
That may come in handy here. sooner than you think.
Did I? And then yes, and with the cartographer, we will also know the. We will also need to know the exact astral coordinates to the time material plane as well.
Would we actually get that from a cartographer though? Or
Probably
would we have
not.
to get that from a wizard?
Yeah, I may have to study it.
Or are you able to send like a message to a wizard back in Greyhawk and ask?
Perhaps.
So forget the cartographer because the astral coordinates is enough. Or
Well,
we'll
we'll need the
still
cartographer to know
all right. How about Belari
exactly
comes?
exactly
Belari-
what its coordinates are on the prime material plane and also the distance.
All right. If Belari wants to come with, maybe she can sweet talk. We'll try and
What was your
makeup on her.
mileage estimation there, Orth?
It's close. What was it? It was like 200.
You know, we could try a divination prayer and see if we can get
80 score
it from them.
I think my magic mirror spell will also help us locate the exacting points on the astral. Am I reading that right here, Wyant?
Yes, between you and some of the other answers being answered through perhaps divine or gleaned means, you should be able to get a pretty accurate approximation of where you need to be.
Okay.
No, listen. I mean, the whole question is whether we are close enough to Wick to get there in one jump, right? That's the question, right?
We can't be doing multiple jumps.
Right.
Yeah, we only have one offering right now.
Yeah, but the question is, can we do it in
Oh,
one
yes,
jump?
right now, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's a yes or no question.
Yep.
So we've used that spell before. Just say, are we close enough to Wick to get there in one jump? And if it's yes, then we don't have anything to worry about. And if it's no, then we have something to worry about.
Because how many miles can you jump the tower?
200.
Okay, so you should be able to see on this. Are you guys on this map? Oh, yeah, this map. Oh yeah, you're on this map.
Wick is like over here somewhere.
Try doing
isn't it?
no snapping. I think you're snapping. If you do no snapping, it should get you a little more.
Is that Wick right here?
No, Wick is right here. Oh, we're gonna have to go the full 200.
Well, if we
Let
do
me- let me ask you
it,
something.
it's a 25 mile radius, though, right? So at that point, should be close enough. No.
It's only like 6 miles away. I mean, is 6 miles that big of a deal?
No,
No, because we can go. Yeah, we might as well. What's the distance between Castle Greyhawk and Wick?
Be away
So
for a minute.
or you said nobody has bartering or anything, do they?
I mean, I have etiquette and I have gaming.
it's like 18 miles as the crow flies.
Well, then we should just
What is
put it
gaming?
outside. We should just put it outside of Castle. Oh wait, Castle Greyhawk is not Zagig, right?
No, you could put it like, yeah, pretty close to Wick.
Where's the Tower of
Castle
Zagig?
Castle Greyhawk is that's the Greyhawk Ruins.
Oh, that's where we are. So yeah, let's put it right outside of Castle Greyhawk to the southeast, southwest, excuse me. So we can hit the trolls, and we'll also be able to expand the plague to Wick that way.
So
Because
just
it's
like
25
Okay.
miles that emanates out.
put it where?
Maybe in that,
Like
like
here?
right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw an exact location.
It might be
Right
useful. It might be
there.
useful to put it near the river.
Okay.
So we'll have, just a waterway there, right there.
So like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great
Okay.
look.
Perfect.
Now, let's double check.
Or you saw how much you have to pay, right?
190 miles to that location.
And how long from that location to Wick?
And then from that location to Wick is 14 miles.
Perfect. Okay.
So the 25 is going to be like,
Yeah.
something like that. Can you
No,
see when
wait
I
a
do
minute. Let me
that?
ask you something though. What about people who are outside the radius who have the plague? What happens to them, and do they spread it?
Don't know.
I mean, we could, if you want, you could go another 5 miles downriver.
Yeah.
They'll be just fine. Be closer to the epicenter.
Yeah. But like I said though, if there are people outside that radius and they still have the plague, would they be
No
able
matter
to?
where we put the tower, that question is always going to, be unanswered.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll have to be on the other side of the river. Otherwise we're in Greyhawk property, and they may not like that. So maybe something right there. So the little yellow dot,
No.
that puts You see where I put the yellow dot?
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Okay, I'm back.
Right there. Kind of halfway between Castle Greyhawk and Wick. It's 9 miles to Wick, 6 miles to Castle Greyhawk.
And it'll get Greyhawk City too, so that's good. In case anybody
Close to Greyhawk
travels.
City. Yeah, it's maybe not a bad place to put a start a stronghold if we want to build around this tower.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So let me
So we do need an offering. I'm not sure. Do I understand correctly, Warren, that the gem with the Maladius' name on it is not the offering?
no. We have the big ass diamonds.
I think you guys appraised that thing. I don't think it was worth all that much.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we'll need to ask. Whether something is a sufficient. The priests can ask their gods whether something is a sufficient offering. To summon the Maladius to have him send the tower where we want him to.
Would a god just not say kill it?
Well, they may, but that's not the question we're asking, right? In connection with a divination spell, or
They can choose to answer it however they choose.
yeah, they may. But it's worth a try, right?
We do have some of those big crystal pieces. I know I've got the one that I've got claimed for some work that I'm doing. But we've got other large crystal pieces that are worth a lot of gold as well. Would one
You
of
keep
those work?
saying you have that claimed, but the party hasn't agreed to that.
Yeah. You
I
can
literally pulled it out of there
120,000
for
gold piece.
I'll go back in there and I'll start chipping it away.
My understanding is everything is in the chest, yes?
Yes, we have 1 diamond shard worth 100,000 gold and 2 diamond shards worth 150 gold each. 150k, sorry, gold each. So I think we'd probably want to go with one of those expensive diamond shards, yes? And offer that up. That's a pretty sizable if he decides it's not enough, then that could be very, very bad.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Belari supports anything that gets rid of the plague.
If you guys want to divine whether if that is enough of a gift, offer thine gem of significant worth.
I'm not sure if the crystals would work then. They're not gems.
No, they're diamond shards.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I just want to kill something.
Well, we also have a black gem worth 5,000, but I don't think that's a. Is that a tower moving value for a Maladius? Somebody would have to divine that. Is that possible?
So does Gale actually have the shard? I thought the shards were in the chest.
No, they're in the chest.
There's one shard that Gale has taken, and it's been on him the entire time. I said that from the very beginning.
The 75-pound one?
But the only way you can do that is if everybody acknowledges and accepts that.
All right, well, here's the thing. We might be overcompensating here because the wizard apparently moved the tower quite a bit. So I doubt that every time he moved the tower, he was willing to give up 150,000 gold piece, whatever.
We don't know if that he moved it.
Well, no, I mean, it was reported that it moved.
But you said a lot.
Well,
we know it got moved once.
The point is, you start low. In other words, let's find out if a lower cost gem will do the trick.
Yes.
And if it gets insulted and wants to destroy everybody?
Why would they be insulted? Where's the insult?
The insult is I wasted my time coming out here for a fucking 200 gold piece gem. Give me everything you got in your life.
What are we talking about? Like, aren't we just going to be casting the spell that just asks the yes or no questions?
Right. Let's ask the yes or no questions. Figure out how much of a gem that we need.
Right. So start low. Just say, hey, is 5,000 enough? I mean, this is like the Price is Right here. It's like, it's 5,000.
But I think they can only ask one question a day.
Okay. Well, I mean, here's the thing. We'll
That's a good question to ask, though, right?
No, it's only one question a day to the sword, but the divination spell can do many.
Yeah. I mean, there's divination, plus I have gleaning.
But you said gleaning?
Yeah, glean. Glean.
That's exactly it.
Aedan was gleaning. Glean. You're gonna try glean some blood from the creature, from Ebby.
All right, so I'll glean the and ask about the gem.
Is there anything?
Oh right, okay, so no.
Help you guys?
What are you gonna glean? Type me your glean there, Orth.
Yep, doing that now.
Orth holds the sword pommel up to his forehead and communes silently with the blade. The blade gives off a subtle glow.
Meditate for 5 minutes.
like Sword of Thunder. Give me sight beyond sight.
Power of Grayskull. I am He-Man. He-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Am I even doing the fucking like Skeletor voice right? He-Man. Oh, He-Man, you piece of shit. what the hell is that one like sorcerer's name that was in Castle's Great Grayskull? The one with that's wearing that bird shit outfit.
You mean the sorceress?
Yeah, like what was her name? Just the sorceress?
Yeah, she was the sorceress.
Oh.
The commune spell requires a sacrifice, as before.
What sort of sacrifice?
I think, didn't we spend like $2,000 last time? Gem's worth $2,000.
What about what is my mask worth approximately?
The mask is worth about 100 gold pieces.
Damn. That wouldn't be enough to cover for the sacrifice. Damn it.
Well, you never know, Aiden.
Yes. You never know. Or I could maybe just... Actually, no. Never mind. I don't know.
It sounds like this black gem should be enough.
And that's worth 5,000, right?
I'll tell you what it says exactly here. Should passage to Cania be in order, the black gem would be most worthy of fiend of that regal stature.
There you go. But is the black gem worth anything beyond just its monetary value?
It's not. It's just black gem, 5,000.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
What is Cania? Hold on. What does that mean?
Belgrakas might know.
Yes, Belgrakas, what is it you know?
What is Kenya?
Yeah.
Is that some sort of...
Well, my understanding, I mean, I don't know what Belgrakas knows. What does Belgrakas know?
He would probably know what Cania is.
It's a plane in hell.
Oh. Sounds like hell.
Well, then that's not where we want to go.
Sounds like shit. I don't want to go there.
We could.
The answer is if we want to take the tower to hell, then gem would be most worthy.
I
Then
mean, it'd be
maybe that's
cool.
where we can drop off the bunny.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool to battle demons and devils.
No, dude. I'm trying to get home and...
Yeah. Aiden's been a little corrupted by his wife.
She's no longer my wife.
Or his ex-wife, I should say.
Okay, I don't know what to do then.
Why did the issue with Kenya come up?
That's what it replied. But maybe I wasn't specific enough in the glean.
How much did you offer for the glean?
What do you mean?
The gem you offered, how much was the value?
5,000. The black gem that we have is worth 5,000.
Right.
Here's a question, guys. Here's a question. If we basically offered, let's say, one of our cheaper gems, and it didn't work, what would happen?
What does it say? It says, "Lest his wrath gate tower to abyss."
So if we offered So if we offered a cheaper gem, let's say 5,000 to 10,000, whatever, and it was rejected, it would send us to hell?
No, the Abyss.
The Abyss? Then we'd be fighting demons. That'd be kind of cool, though. A barbarian versus demons. That's like a
If the
double.
environment
we have to
didn't
get-
kill us first.
So we have to get the teleportation right the first time.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why we're asking how much will be accepted.
Right. I didn't specify the location in the glean, but if they said, "Oh yeah, if you're going to hell, it's perfectly good." So maybe it was a wasted glean.
See, this is what I'm confused about because, like, if we try to basically teleport the tower, it's like, okay, if it doesn't work, like, I'm trying to figure out, does nothing happen, or do we get just sent to some random location?
Well,
See,
read
what is the real
stuff.
cost of not having a good enough offering? Because it feels like there's, like, you guys are talking like there's some intelligence basically dictating here.
There
The
is.
Maladius is an
Yeah.
intelligent creature.
The tower's an intelligent creature.
No, the Maladius.
Maladius.
And so he's the one who's teleporting the tower?
Yes.
Yes.
And if we piss it off, it could possibly kill us or do whatever it wants to us. So let's try not to piss this creature off.
Why don't we have the priests do a divination with various objects of various value and say, is this enough of an offering for the Maladius, whose name is inscribed in the gem, to willingly, at our request, teleport the tower to outside of the city of Greyhawk,
We have the location.
within 200 miles
Right.
of our current location on the prime material plane.
And we have that exact location from the cartographer.
Yeah, you guys have the exact physical coordinates. So
give the coordinates, yeah.
Yep. The only
It's
thing you
like
don't
up
have
on a-
is the
on
planar
a nice
coordinates.
hill or something.
And you start with the 5,000 gold piece object, gem, if we have one, and then go to a 10,000 one, and whatever our next value is, or combined value.
Part of the problem. We go from 5,000, and then our next most valuable thing is a diamond shard worth 100,000.
And I think, don't we have to give an offering as well for these spells to function? Like, these divination spells cost money as well, right?
There is a
That's right.
lesser spell that I don't think it costs anything. I can't look it up though. But if I remember right, there was a lesser one, and it's essentially a yes or no.
Commune's the yes or no, or
Yeah.
short answers, 5 words long.
Augury, I think, right? Commune and augury.
Oh yeah, augury. I think may have been the one. It's more of the yay or nay type, or the woe or whatever.
And how much did that cost?
If I remember, one of those didn't really cost that much, and then the other one you did have to actually do a tribute.
Because I remember we used augury before to put some pretty good success.
Yeah.
So let's try augury. Like, let's find out how much it costs to do augury and just pay the cost, and then figure out how much we really need to give over for this teleportation.
Could somebody look up the spell?
Yeah.
Which one are you looking up? Augury?
Yep.
Back.
Augury.
Isn't it what, a 3rd level spell?
Casting to divine whether an action in the immediate future within 1/2 hour will benefit or harm the party.
There we go.
Okay, so we'd have to wait until we were ready to actually cast it. and then go through and cast that spell multiple times for our possible tributes.
What
Well,
is
we-
the cost of the spell?
We are ready.
That material.
Well, no, we have to do it at a certain time, don't we? Is it at dawn? Warrant.
I don't know if there was a time you had to do it. You just had to do it when. I think you had to wait. Well, you'd need all the answers to all the variables before you do anything, I think.
Yeah. So then the variables are what? The astral coordinates.
Yep. I think they're all. Orth had listed them off.
Or what are the variables?
I'm sorry. What's the question? What are the variables
Yeah, the variables that we need to know.
for what?
Are you talking about the inclination, the argument of perigee, and eccentricity? Those values?
The variables, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's
those, my
familiar.
understanding is, we can figure out through the magic mirror, combined with the astrolabe and compass that are in the
That's beyond Orth's ability to.
in the laboratory. Am I right there, Warren?
You could, or you could have the priests try divine those answers.
But how can they if they only get yes or no?
I think there's some other spells. Alleseto, what did you?
The commune spell. We can ask 9, 10, or 10 questions depending on what level we are. We will get yes or no answers back from our deity. If they're difficult or very important questions, a sacrifice will be needed to make.
Yeah, so it's still yes or no.
But there may be, they say yes or no, or up to 5-word answers.
In other words, depending on what your god decides to give you.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom check, Alleseto.
All right, I had to step away for a minute.
Warren, can Silli start trying to brew with the hops that we have?
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
What did I miss? We're brewing beer now?
Man, we're just trying to figure out how to teleport this goddamn tower.
Silly's just trying to occupy his time while everybody's doing shit.
We're making this more complicated than necessary. Let's cast the lowest level spell possible, and then figure out which one of these gems is what is required, and then we teleport, and then we can figure out the next steps once we teleport.
So, Smooth Hands. I believe Smooth Hands will tell us where to put it. Will give us coordinates if we sacrifice a good sacrifice.
And Smooth Hands, isn't he the god of gems and all that?
Yeah.
All right, then he's the perfect guy to tell us if one of these gems is actually worthy of offering.
What do we get for gems?
We do have those small diamond shards, the ones that are worth 500 gold pieces. Maybe one of them would work.
Okay, and here's another thing, guys. Don't go. Just ask for the value of the gem. Don't ask first, because if we can get the value of the gem, then we can probably go out and get the gem.
Right.
Like if it says you need a 50,000, if we figure out we need a 50,000 gold piece gem or something like that, we might be able to figure out how to get that.
We could sell
So-
off diamond shards and
Yeah, or
try and get
or
some of it.
yeah, but I'm hoping we could save the diamond shard so we're not overcompensating. That's the problem. It's like we might be just throwing away huge valuable gems for absolutely nothing, and that's what
We
I'm
don't wanna
trying
do
to
that.
hopefully avoid.
Understood.
No,
we
hands
could-
down.
So, like, just start off at the GP level and say, is a 10,000 gold piece gem good enough? Is a 20,000 gold piece gem good enough? Is a 30,000 gold piece gem good enough? And then we'll work our way until we can get that ballpark.
Or 30 gold, whatever value of gems.
Right.
Yeah. Enough.
It says
So
gem,
he will
singular.
most likely know exactly how much the gem will need to move this tower, and the cords. Let's sacrifice that black gem.
Sure.
All right.
What do you guys say?
Sure.
Sacrifice the gem, and I can
Silli
get you the
agrees.
answers.
Yeah. I think.
All right,
All
I'll
right.
mark it off. We're doing that. Yep.
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right. Seto is now communing with Smooth Hands up in the quiet area of the thing. And what's the first question you want to ask, Seto?
Well, before I ask, do we have coordinates, and I could just run it by, and I could just recite the coordinates to him, so I can get a yes or no answer for that.
We have the
You-
physical coordinates in the material plane. We have the map location.
Yep, you guys have the exact prime material coordinates.
So
Now you just need to ask him the
yeah, so I
different-
will.
So
Oh,
which one you
Smooth
wanna-
Hands, are these coordinates? Yada yada yada. I'm not sure what they are. I don't mean to say yada yada yada.
The tower address. It's
The
it's
tower
some
at-
coordinates. It's irrelevant. What
All
they
right. So which do you want to know first?
Whether or not the tower coordinates are what is it, safe?
Accurate?
Accurate.
And well, within what does it say again?
All right.
I mean, we've already
God-
determined that
know
without
what?
the magical assistance.
80 score furlong. I mean, we know that with the map distance, though. So
Yeah, we
we're
don't
okay
need
with that.
that question answered. We just need to know what gems can we use to teleport. Like the value of the gem. That's really all we need to know.
All right. So I'll start off that way.
All
What value of gem would I need to move this tower? For us to move this tower.
To the location we want.
To where we wanted to go.
Yeah, because maybe like a 5,000 gold piece gem only moves it like 5 miles.
Well, 5,000 gold piece gem moved it to hell, just no problem.
Yeah. That could be an insult, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, just like, is a 5,000 gold piece gem valuable enough to move the tower to this location? And if that says no, then you just go up to the next value. It's 10,000. It's 20,000. Until you run out of questions.
I have my first answer.
Well, it sounds like he can ask whatever. He can ask a value. Sounds like
The Fiend has never accepted less than 100,000's worth of a gem to move this tower successfully.
There we go.
You go. Guess we're going to be using those diamonds after all.
Well, one of them.
Diamonds are unbreakable.
We do have one readily accessible.
We have 2 of them worth 150,000 gold.
Yep.
What was the
So-
caveat for that, Seto?
And that requires a bargainer with a smooth tongue and high charisma. So to me, does that mean that somebody
Like Belari
charismatic has to be able to do this?
has to
Has
make-
to bargain.
So there has to be so there's a bargain that takes place as well as a sacrifice.
Who's good at bargaining?
Belari has the highest.
Belari's got the charisma.
I got and I have etiquette as well. So
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
If not, she could also probably offer a couple of hand jobs.
hey,
is-
if it gets
she
rid
is
of this
comely.
goddamn plague, I'll offer anything.
She is comely, and to a fiend, maybe with her falling out hair, she's even more comely.
There you go.
I can ask more questions. Are we okay with the coordinates? Are we sure on these coordinates?
Double check if you got.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I'll ask.
So, what coordinate do you want to find out?
The tower we intend to move this tower to these coordinates. Will that be within reason?
Are you talking about the coordinates the cartographer gave you?
Yes. What? Well, I'm going by what Orth's telling me.
We have the coordinates from the cartographer.
All right.
Yeah, we still need to get the astral coordinates.
Of both locations, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, we need 2 different coordinates.
Yes, we already have the prime material plane coordinates of the existing location and the new location. We now need the astral coordinates of both locations.
All right. So, what variable do you want to know first?
I'll ask, but sometimes I'll only get questions. Only get answers if he knows. I'll try.
So you're going to ask the variables you're going to ask for Seto are the inclination, the argument of perigee, and eccentricity. There's 3 of them, 3 variables.
For each location. So that's 6 questions.
Wow.
Yes, that's in order to get the final ephemeris plot, to be able
Right.
to plot it out.
So, go ahead and ask their Alleseto.
Oh, smooth hands. Could you bestow upon me the exact coordinates we would place this tower in the other plane,
The astral plane.
the astral plane?
You'll have to do each coordinate as its own, because it counts its own question.
All right. May I have the inclinix? Is it inclinix? Did I pronounce it correct?
Inclination.
Inclination.
Yeah, Belgrakas, can you write out these specific questions, and then he can ask them?
Sure.
I shall start. By doing this.
Smooth Hands bestows Alleseto with the knowledge of the heavens above.
Inclination. So then now you need the inclination on the other location.
That is. Well, what's the second one you need on this location?
Right there. Argument of perigee and eccentricity. I put it in the
That's
chat.
for the current location.
All right.
Perigee.
Yes.
Oof.
And then you need the current location, right?
Yeah. I thought all that was the current location, but whatever it is.
Warren's giving us the GPS locations to the Hooters by his house.
So Warrant, all these were for the current location or the new location?
Where you're going.
Okay, new location.
Do we need the ones for where it's placed as well? Where it currently is?
Yes. Right?
Wow.
I believe you do. Look at the thing again. It's all written in the. Where is that?
Aedan's Journal 3.
Where are those?
Let's see.
Where are those in the handouts?
Yeah, I'm looking.
We got too much stuff. Notes and handouts. It's not there.
Oh, it's in Books and Errata.
Books and errata. Where do you see that? It's not in player stuff. Bandit Kingdom, Books and errata. There we go.
So Warren, I will again ask the same three questions of its current location in the astral plane.
All right.
Yeah. One must establish a locus in the point of origin and triangulate the backward direction towards the end point. So that means you need to know where you're coming from and where you're going.
Well, it should be easy to move the tower back to Rook Roost once we move it to where we're moving it to, right?
Why would we do that, though?
I'm just saying, hypothetically, if we had to,
Sure.
we'd have all this information.
The final ephemeris plot is provided him consisting of inclination, augmented pedigree, eccentricity, all values calculated using locus and astronobe and some magic spells. One must not forget to cite the epoch day when making this calculation.
Yeah, I've asked Warrant in a private message if Belgrakas knows that.
Belgrakas, if you make an int check, you would know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy to surmise with the star, the astrolabe, and everything that you have.
Okay.
Now, if everybody's really smart, they'll be able to find out what heavenly bodies these actually are. But
smooth hands, give coordinates most fair. Whatever brush dead side of the die. Ew.
Warren, I'm gonna keep that candle that I pooped out.
All right.
Okay, so it sounds like we have everything. So now we need to
Let's double
determine
check.
what the sacrifice is going to be.
Can we double check this real quick?
Warren, did this really happen, or are you fucking around?
Oh, that happened. That creature's weird.
I'm gonna take
Somebody,
the time.
somebody
feed-
appraised that.
I'm gonna feed it
Okay,
more.
what happened? What
I'm
happened?
gonna feed it more stuff.
So but I guess Belgrakas will establish the locus
All right.
and calculate the final ephemeris plot
Okay. Yeah, you've got all the stuff. So
while
long as
citing
you
the
make-
epic day.
as long as you make 2 intelligence checks, you'll be able to plot those correctly.
Okay,
now that you
including
have
the
all
one I made.
variables. Yep.
Good. Okay,
Barely.
I think I got it. I got the first one up there, unless that was for something different. And this one.
So yeah, so basically what Belgrakas has been doing in the chamber is basically plotting out all of the let's see, where would you be doing that?
Probably in the crystal room, yeah.
Yeah, that would be in the crystal room because there's there is basically a universe, kind of a 3-dimensional map here that you're able to plot dimensions in 3-dimensional space across the astral projections. So basically, you have Belgrakas up on this large kind of dome structure, plotting and figuring and back calculating these various points.
As he's
And
chanting the
once-
epic day.
And once he's done, he's basically got a series of threads running from point to point suspended into this globe space here. And you can see an exact path for the tower to travel.
And he says, now all we need is the sacrifice.
What did you say you did, Aedan and Silli? After the Ebby was running around getting into shit?
Silly's gonna start feeding Abby stuff to see what it poops out.
Right.
So I'm gonna feed it a gold coin, see if it eats it.
I'm just looking at it, just like disturbed.
All right.
Keep track of what he poops out there.
It doesn't eat terribly often, but every once in a while it does. You feed it a gold coin, Silly. Okay, it doesn't. It turns its nose up at the gold coin. It doesn't really want to eat it. You're gonna have to force feed it if you want it to eat.
No, I'm not gonna do that. We don't have anything dead around us, right? There's no bodies in the tower.
Well, if it ate an ember and pooped out a diamond, keep feeding it embers.
I'll push it towards the fireplace. Hey, you can eat whatever you want in there, buddy. Or don't eat. Don't eat anything in there. Leave it alone. Stay away.
What are you doing, Aedan? Do you see that?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just roll strength. Yeah.
Aedan gets furious that the thing won't eat a gold coin and grabs the thing by the nape and shoves the gold coin down his throat.
Oh, he's not gonna like
Oh,
that.
jeez. Does it bite him?
Dude, if you get bit
You
by
know,
that thing,
it's strangely somewhat
you still need its blood, so don't.
it's strangely somewhat subdued by Aedan, but Aedan's also abyssal touch, so that might be.
Doesn't the abyssal touch change the color of my skin or something like that, or only when I'm raging?
Only when you're raging, but you do still have that thing in the back of you.
The wings.
Yeah.
Will the wings only activate when I'm like raging, and will they actually work? Like, will it actually let me to fly? Or no?
Not at this point, but you're not necessarily sure you've unlocked all of the powers of your abyssal touch.
Interesting.
So are we ready to offer up the agenda?
It poops out a rotted finger.
Well,
Disgusting creature. Worthless, disgusting.
It's up to you guys. Actually, before you get on the move, why don't we take 5 minutes here?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect timing.
Hey, Dirkish,
Yep.
on this whole treasure thing with a shard,
Yep.
it sounds like we've got 100,000 gold piece shard, diamond shard, and then two 150,000 gold piece shards.
Yep.
One of the 150, either the 100 or 150, probably safer is the 150, has to be used to sacrifice
For this
to
thing,
move
yeah.
the tower. I think if you're
the
going to
100
get
works-
buy-in, hold on. I think if you're going to get buy-in from everybody else to use basically the vast majority of our treasure after that on your axe, you've got to RP that correctly. If it says Warrant is suggesting to you privately that we need it for the rates or something like that, then you need to like bring that up or something so that we can all weigh in and agree. But I mean, just to take 150,000 gold piece
Except it
shard
wasn't
used
just
for a
taking
weapon.
it. Some of that stuff was literally put into the game specifically for that use.
That might have been, but you have to
That's fine.
RP it for the party.
Okay.
We don't know why it was put into the game.
Right. I mean, Warrant may say it to you in private chat, but we don't. The characters don't
Fine.
know, so you've got to just RP it.
Either way, once those rates and stuff are gone, that'll give us several million.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about when I say, RP it, explain to everybody what's going on.
Will do.
I wonder if I feed this creature a rotted finger, it'll poop out my coin.
Do it.
And if that's the case, Silly's going grave robbing.
Wait, what? Grey Robin?
Grave robbing.
Oh. Wait. How many fingers would we have to like kill? That'd be kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh wait, so let me ask everybody about what we use to sacrifice. So I think Alleseto heard from Smooth Hands. It's got to be he's never accepted less than 100,000.
Yeah.
Do we use
And you need a
100,000
smooth
shard,
talk. You
guys?
need a good negotiator.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, got it. So it's going to be up to Belari to negotiate
Wait,
a good deal.
but don't we have diamonds that are worth 150,000 or some shit like that?
Yeah.
We have the diamond shards that are worth 100,000 and 150,000. So obviously, we are definitely gonna have to use one of those.
I see. So it doesn't accept less than 100,000, and
It's
that's
never
why.
accepted less than 100,000 before.
And it might
Right.
accept something high, and it might bargain for something. Wait, what's the word? Bargain, not bargain. Something higher than what's worth our diamonds. So
Yeah,
Or
basically
lower.
it's
Or it could be
basically
lower.
it's-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could
I
be
mean,
lower
basically
too,
it's
depending on
the fuck-
Belari.
Okay, so
it's going to be up to Belari
So it's
to
gonna
negotiate
hack
a
the
good
fuck out
deal.
of us. I see.
Probably.
Okay. Okay. Now, what's the entity I'm talking to?
A Moladius.
Moladius.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna send something to Alice real quick here, just because he was in commune with his god, and he did donate 10,000. So, let's see here.
We donated 10,000. So the gem you guys miscalculated its worth.
That was the black.
Is there anything any of you priests can do to
I'm checking on that now. So Belgrakas you have to cast the gate spell from the
Yes.
summoning circle.
Yes,
That's the
that's
first
what I was
thing.
just asking about. The gate spell is beyond my capability, well beyond my capability. Is there any way that you priests can enhance me?
Uh,
I have an idea of one thing I can do, which is activate my pendant to increase my intelligence. But is there anything else that you guys can do?
I'm not sure. I know we've got some spells that can improve some things. I'm just not sure if intelligence is one of them.
I could
Yeah.
kill something for you guys,
Aiden's like, I'll go beat something down.
or go charity tearing for you guys.
Well, remember, there's a bunch of. If you guys ever make it back to Greyhawk, there is some chariots, if you remember.
So
And
Belgrakas, would you need to use a gate spell twice?
Just once.
Don't you summon the creature, but you have to send it back though. Don't you have to gate it back?
No, the gate will last until he does a task for us, and
then he goes back.
then he goes back.
Yes. I'll actually put that in the. Here you go.
All right.
Uploaded a PNG gate. 30 yards. Casting time 5. Area effect special. Casting a gate spell has 2 effects. It causes. Okay, I'm not reading that. I'm not even a spellcaster.
Yeah, you really got your arm. You know what's funny, Aiden, is when you were stuffing that gold coin down that creature's throat, your arm went all the way up to the shoulder into that creature. So,
Into like the shoulder?
yeah. So that creature is bizarre in many ways.
Yeah.
Could be my bag of holding.
More like a bag of devouring.
One thing I'm curious about, like the morality system, like D&D, though, like I know like there's like what chaos, like, obviously chaotic evil, lawful evil, shit like that, like lawful good, chaotic good, neutrality, and shit like that. But like, is it possible that like there can be forces that are completely separate, like only pure chaos, only pure law, only pure good, only pure evil, or some shit like that?
That would be
Okay,
chaotic
so-
neutral.
Okay, so there's let's see. One priest turns around, but the other priest to use it. Okay, that's not gonna work. There's an idea spell that gives a flash of insight, but that's only castable on the priest itself. There's this mystic transfer spell where one priest can transfer the effect to another priest, but it's to another priest.
If only you're a man of God, Belgrakas.
Yeah, I'm still looking to see if they've got anything else.
And Warren, that gate spell that you shared, I don't know if it's a difference, but it seems like that's the priest version.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the priest version.
Why is the gate spell even required?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Whoops.
can we do the offering without actually gating in?
Where's the wizard spell? Did I go past it? Gate, wizard 9, priest 7. Did I go? Oh, there we go. No. That was the wizard one. Doesn't it say it ages the wizard 5 years?
Ages
Says ages the priest.
Oh. Whoops. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
My bad. Here we go.
So while Belgrakas gates in the creature will be summoned into this crystal room, and Belari will be here to bargain with it.
You get a sense, Belari, that this throne is
Where it'll appear?
well, it's the throne looks like it would be set for a being that could be worshipped, and might be a place that you could stroke its ego.
I'm kind of picking up what you're putting down. So what I'll do is I'll just make sure I'm over here. Right here.
Gale, make a wisdom check.
Will do. Oh, damn it. 1 second. Actually closed the website.
So there's a 3rd level spell called No Customs that allows caster to gain knowledge of the customs, laws, and social etiquette of a tribe or village. Maybe that would work for the Maladeans.
You said wisdom?
Yes.
You know, I think I can help with this. So I'm going to go up to Belari, and I'm going to ask Alleseto to give me a hand, and tell Belari to sit down. And I'm going to ask Belari to do his chant. Let me see here.
Ask me to chant. You want me to chant?
Are you going to give me a makeover?
Of a sort, yes. Doing a mix of cure disease and prayer and chant.
Nope.
I think we can remove the hideousness that's affecting you right now,
Not that
and make
hideous.
you look better again.
Do you have any makeup too, Belari? right now?
Um,
Inventory.
I don't think I have it. I don't think I have any makeup. I have naturally good looks. I don't need makeup.
Well, we can restore your natural good looks.
Well,
Very
Alleseto, he's an illusionist, right?
No,
Oh, I thought you. Who was it? Why did I?
that was Smith.
Oh
Smyddwack.
yeah.
Try to fool him with an illusion.
I apologize.
If Belari wears
And I think it was
makeup, she
Belgrakas.
would look godlike.
No, it wasn't Belgrakas.
Okay.
Come on.
What was that, Aiden?
I'm saying if Belari combined her natural good looks with makeup, she would look absolutely ravaging, godlike.
I just kind of prep my hair and expose a little cleavage and put a little
So what?
You know what I'll do? This is an evil deity, right?
No,
Like who we're talking to? He's kind of on the evil side.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I do? I put a little blood and use it as the kind of rouge to brighten up my cheeks. Yeah, he probably appreciates some blood. So I'll use like a little blood. I'll prick my finger and like put it on my lips. And
This is who you're going to
Rouge
be
at my-
talking to, Belari.
okay, yeah, he'll probably appreciate that.
good
Like I said, I'll put a little blood in my cheeks and on my lips.
The other thing you guys can do is there's a priest spell, 4th level called Inverted Ethics, which basically switches temporarily the alignment, for lack of a better phraseology, of
It's
someone.
Oh.
No, I'm neutral, so I don't radiate as good or evil. I'm actually neutral.
Oh.
Does Belgrakas know what a Maladeus is, a demon or a devil? Or neither?
He knows what a Maladeus is. It's a Tanari.
Okay, so it is a Tanari, or what? I always get them confused. Tanari are the demons.
Yeah, Tanari are the demons.
So I might ask you to cast Inverted Ethics on Belgrakas, because the gate spell is contingent upon aligning our ethics. That would make him chaotic instead of lawful, which may help.
And how long does this inverted ethics last?
1 turn.
10 minutes.
So 10
So it
minutes.
doesn't permanently make you evil.
No.
Okay.
It-
Okay.
It reverses the ethics of a person or a group of people. While under the influence of this spell, a creature behaves in a manner opposite the way he normally would behave.
And if all else fails, Belari could just fuck the Maladeus. He doesn't look
Jesus.
that bad. He doesn't look that bad. He looks okay enough.
Well, I mean, she has been with ogres and whatever other creepy things. So
Yeah, she's been with worse. She's been with worse.
And she loves Jethro, and Jethro was...
and she likes Jethro. She never slept with Jethro, but she likes Jethro.
I never had the chance. He was
No.
snatched from me.
I think she
Jethro
slept with
Instead, she
Dweller.
went back and stayed in town and whored herself out.
She was with Dweller.
No, she was a waitress and she was a thief.
Is
Oh,
Jet-
okay.
Jethro
Yeah.
ugly as hell, or is Jethro handsome?
And Dweller.
Yeah,
Belari
yeah.
fertile?
Oh my god, that's a very personal question.
I'm just wondering. I mean, women who have sex usually get pregnant if they
Not if you
have
pull
kids.
out, okay? Not if you pull out.
Yeah, there's no. We're in medieval
There you
times,
go.
man.
You can
We're in
bribe-
a fantasy
you can
land.
bribe the demon. Hey, we got magic. But you can bribe the demon thing with a demon baby. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna offer to carry its spawn.
You're neutral.
I
Okay?
don't.
You're not
I
good.
don't-
You're not evil. You can do this, okay?
I don't want the stretch marks.
The preparations are... Do you guys have a game plan what you're going to do?
Yeah, we just have her. We just.
Well, what does Durkish need me to? What does Gale need me to do?
I need
This
you to either
chant?
do the if you can do the chant, that would be the best, and then
Okay.
I could focus on doing the prayers and the cure disease spells on her.
Is there anything Aedan can do? Like, am I just?
Is anybody going to be with Belgrakas in the other room?
Belari should be with Belgrakas.
Actually, doesn't Belari have to be in the crystal chamber to ask the questions, to negotiate?
Isn't that where is that also where Belgrakas is? Warrant?
Don't you
No,
have to-
Belgrakas will be
In the summoning
unbroken
circle, right?
Upstairs. Okay.
The hell is that? Is that some sort of demon language? Oh no.
Somebody should be up there with me.
Silli will stay with you. Silli, Odie, and the creature. I don't want the creature interacting with the fucking Melodius.
Why wouldn't isn't the creature going to negotiate with the Moladeus? Going to negotiate with Belari when it arrives?
I think the creature thing.
Well, he'll be summoned, right? So he's probably going to want to say, "Why did you summon me?"
Right.
And the gem should be there in front of him, right? What we're going to offer.
Well,
and
not until we know the mount. Yeah. So Belari's got to come up here, right?
My fellow.
Well, I assume that the creature's going to appear here.
We're going to assume that the
Oh.
creature's going to know our language too, right?
Probably.
The creature. Warrant. Is there any way for Belgrakas to determine where the creature will appear when the gate is open?
Yes.
Also, I don't think we should have the evil creature near the summoner of when we activate this spell or some crap like that. Okay? I'm talking about that bunny creature that we have in our party. I don't think we should have it near the summoner, okay?
Okay. Alright, good. Bunny creature. Yeah, bunny creature near the magic of the gate may do something funky to the gate magic. Like gate us all to the Moladeus.
We can put the bunny in the prime plane down in the pen.
Yeah, put the bunny in the pen.
Yeah, just put him in the pen.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
Somebody should
You might have to stay with him,
stay with him. Yeah.
and I can stay with you if Orth doesn't know what to do here.
You know,
Orth come way over his head. So
I'm gonna put the creature in the pen. I'm gonna have Odie over here on the barrel, just playing music for it the entire time.
I'm just gonna.
And that's it.
I don't know what Aedan's gonna do. He's no magician, but if shit goes down, he's ready to whip out his sword.
All right, where is Aedan gonna stage?
Crap! You gotta be kidding me.
Like, what do you mean where I'm gonna stage? Like, I don't know.
Well, Belari's in the crystal room. Silli and the creatures are all in the pen on the prime material plane. Belgrakas is in the summoning circle. I don't know who's with Belgrakas.
Silli's gonna hang out with Belgrakas.
Where do you guys want me to hang out?
It probably won't be a good idea for me to be in there with him, since I'm lawful good.
All right, where do you want to be, Gale?
Well, where am I going to be doing this chant? I'm going to be doing this chant by Belari.
Oh yeah,
because I have to remain still.
The priests don't want to be.
Go ahead.
What I was going to say is it sounds like the creature is not going to gate in where Belgrakas is. He's going to gate in the crystal chamber where Belari is. So I hope that clarifies everything for everybody.
Good to know. The big thing about that is for the chant and stuff, we're doing all of that before any of this happens. Essentially, we're going to be able to reverse and fix some of the damage from the disease or from the plague to Belari to make her look better.
Oh,
How
can we
long
do that
does
right
it
now
take to
then?
cast Gate?
It takes 5 rounds.
Okay,
9
so
rounds. Sorry.
we gotta get
Nine-
started on this stuff first.
Or 9 segments, basically.
Oh,
A
okay,
round.
so it's all right. So it takes about a round.
Do
Yeah.
you guys like want me to be with Belari or like Belgrakas? It doesn't really matter.
Aedan, he's more affinity to this creature.
So he should be down in the crystal room.
Okay, I guess I'll be in the crystal room with Belari then.
Orth should probably be with me, maybe. You're lawful, aren't you, Orth?
No, not. But I'm like neutral good.
Silly's
Okay.
chaotic.
Not exactly.
Silli, you should be down there. Oh no, you're going to be in with the creature. So
No,
maybe
no,
Orth.
I'm with you.
Oh, what are you doing with the creature?
The creature's
Oh, Odie's got him.
Yeah, Odie's playing for the creature.
Okay, got it. So I guess everybody else should be down in the crystal room, and Silly and I will be up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the spells real fast to make Belari more Belari.
Now what's Belgrakas? How are you casting this spell?
I have Aedan's spellbook open, and I have just activated my pendant.
What's that do?
So it gives me a 20 intelligence.
Are you high enough level?
No, I am not. I am able, I now have the intelligence needed to cast a gate spell
Oh, okay.
with a 20 intelligence. It's basically, I do, it's an Aedan spellbook, right? It's not
Yeah.
It's not a scroll.
Thought you had a scroll of that too.
Actually, yeah, I thought it was.
I have a scroll of gate. Oh yeah, I do. Shit,
Yeah.
right there on my character sheet. Okay.
I think Silly found that.
Okay. I used the scroll then. Oh, this is gonna be scary as shit. Do any of you priests have like a counteract randomness kind of thing where, you get to take the best of 2 rolls? Luck, maybe? It's gotta be a spell.
I do not.
No.
There's some sort of spell like that. Hold on, let's see if we can find it.
Also, so could somebody write the name of the demon in the chat so I don't, mess his name up? Because that might piss him off, and I don't want to do that. Warrant. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I
good,
don't know
the
the
chat.
name.
It's in the chat, right? Aiden has it out there.
is it in the Discord or Roll20?
Roll20. Aiden called it out.
Ix Traffa Ix. Is that its name?
Yep.
Is that the name?
How do you even pronounce that? Ix Traffa Ix?
Ix Traffa Ix.
That sounds French. Ease Traffa Ease. Okay,
Ease Traffa Ease.
Okay. That's how you pronounce it.
For short, they just call him Easy.
Okay, so we needed 3 prayers, 3. What level is prayer?
3, third level.
3rd level? Okay. So I can remove those spells from me. Okay, I'll need one prayer spell from you as well.
All right.
'Cause I.
So you want me to cast a prayer and then a chant, and then start chanting?
Yes, please.
Where are we going to do this? Over in the crystal chamber, or?
All right. Are the 2
Sorry about
priests
that.
going to be in the crystal chamber with the fiend?
Actually,
When
aren't
the
we?
thing is summoned? Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I thought we were just going to beautify Belari or something.
Yeah, we're just going to
It's gonna
beautify
aid
Belari,
Gale.
and then we're getting the hell out of there.
You guys
Alright.
could go up with Belgrakas if you want, because you're going to have to do the inverted ethics spell on him anyway.
Yeah. And what level is that spell?
3rd level.
3rd level?
Yeah.
Okay. How many 3rd levels do you have?
Who, me?
Yep.
3.
3? Okay, so you'd be able to do one for the oops, sorry, 1 second. You'll be able to do let's see here. The 1 prayer and then the inverted alignment thing.
What's the is that in the regular? Where's
Inverted.
the inverted alignment?
Inverted ethics.
Ethics.
It's not in the player's handbook. I think it's Tome of Magic.
Yeah, I think it's Stone Magic. Inverted ethics. Here it is. I have it. I'll put it in the chat or in the Discord real quick so you can see it here. Oh, whoops, that was in Aiden's chat. Oops, there we go.
Yeah, I can't find any spell that would do some sort of luck thing. Okay. So I guess after the priest casts that spell on him, he'll just activate his pendant and cast the gate spell from the scroll.
The 2 priests, have you beautified Belari?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, so now the
Sorry, they just brought me dinner, so I was cutting myself off.
no worries.
I'm just imagining a gnome and a dwarf beautifying a human.
Yeah. It's like, why does my nose look so
much
big?
longer now.
Oh, my nose. Oh, my God. What have you done to me?
Oh, you need a beard. That's what you need.
No.
A great big, you know what? A silver beard.
No.
No.
Alright, so the
Inverted ethics, right? It's a priest spell. You're saying?
Yeah, it's in the
Tomb of Magic.
it's in the Discord.
Chaos.
Right. I've got the Tomb of Magic open. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, let me take a look.
It's Warren posted it in the Discord chat.
A chaos sphere, huh?
Mhm.
80.
That's a
That
fourth
makes
level
it. That's a 4th level spell.
Yep.
Oh, it's a 4th level?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that one then.
Yeah, I spent my level 4s on the stones.
Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, no, I've got plenty of room for that one. So I've got
Okay.
that spell taken care of. Let me go ahead and subtract it here. Okay.
And I don't know if that's Tome of Magic. I think it's in Monster Mythology. Is
Yeah, it was in Tomb of Magic. I
It
found it
isn't.
level 4.
It is Tome of
Level
Magic.
4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Wait, are there elemental gods that a cleric can worship too?
Yes.
What about gods of chaos?
Well, technically,
Yeah, I think Grumsh is technically chaotic. Oh yeah. You're right. Tome of Magic. I was looking at. Okay. All right. So Belgrakas sits down and starts to chant, and he's got the scroll out, and he has his pendant activated. So he's looking like he's a heavily brained fella.
All right. So where is he? So did we determine where the demons actually kind of come out? Like where is he going to appear?
the giant pentagram type thing looks like a good place.
That is Belgrakas is able to set the place of the gate as long as he makes the tactics of magic check.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. So it should appear right before Belari.
Okay. That's what I was figuring.
All right, Gale and Alleseto, you've cast your spells now.
Yes.
All right, so Belgrakas, all of a sudden you feel a bit more chaotic than you have in the past. Orth, where are you? Let's put everybody on the map where you are here. So Aedan is standing offset from Belari.
Yes.
Are
I'm
you
wherever
are
I
you
will
trying
not.
to be in the presence of the demon or of the Tanari, Aedan, or are you trying to be kind of out of sight of it?
I don't know. Like, should I? I don't know. Should I be next to Belari just in case shit goes down? I don't know. I don't really have the charisma to talk to such a being, so I'm gonna just get out of sight from the thing and just like stay close. And if shit does still go down, I'll be nearby.
How are you treating Aedan, Belari?
How
Should
am
he
I
be
treating?
noticed? What is Aiden's relationship to you should the creature notice?
He is beneath me.
All right.
Beneath you?
Yes.
How
Get out of my
dare?
sight. Get out
How
of my sight, you
dare
lowly
you?
worm.
You know what?
You know,
If
I think
something
Belari should be
goes
sitting
down,
on
I
that
won't.
throne.
If something
Maybe,
goes
maybe
down, I
Aiden
won't
shouldn't.
do shit for you.
Maybe Aiden
Uh,
shouldn't be in the
Hey,
room.
hey,
You're gonna say
Oh, wait a
something
minute.
stupid.
No,
Orth?
I'm not.
Orth is going to be wherever Belgrakas thinks is the best for him to be.
Oh no, I am abyssal touched, so I I think I might have a connection to the thing just in case if I do need to talk to it. You know what I mean?
Where in the
He's
world
gonna
is?
be like your servant boy or something, Belari. What are you?
yes.
Who are you trying to
Yeah.
be?
I'm gonna be trying to be the voice of the group. Like I'm playing off as if I am the leader. Of course I'm not. It's just an act, guys. Remember that. And but I will also be I will try to play off as if I'm the master of everybody else in the room, but I am subservient to him.
And then how much is this gem you're holding worth?
Was 100 and what?
150.
150,000.
Unless you want to start with the 100,000 one and see if.
Well, he said no less than, so.
Right.
Also, and so just to clarify, you guys just want me to convince him to teleport the tower to the location. That's it, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. Now,
All
what
right.
do I? Now, hold up though. What if he asks me why?
Does he
what if
care?
Well, he might. And if we're doing goody two shoe shit, he might
Because
not.
you served the new master of the tower, or something, or that's where you want to move the tower.
Okay.
Set up our stronghold there.
Yeah, just say you serve the new master of the
So we
tower.
can conquer. So, like, basically paint us as conquerors.
The master
Like,
of the tower requests it.
There you go.
Right.
Do you guys want me to stay in the same room with Belari?
don't-
Just in case shit goes down to help her in a fight, or no?
I don't think there's anything that you'll be able to do to help her in a fight.
Don't you want to see it?
You know what? Maybe I'll be with you guys.
Make a wisdom check, Gale.
All right, give me 1 second. I think from the sounds of it, I'll wait until I can do the wisdom.
Oh, and I expose as much cleavage as humanly possible without actually showing my nips.
All right.
A really deep V.
So, you
People
know,
wear
I think
stickers.
You know, actually, no, you should be in there because based on what we've heard about this creature, having other creatures of a similar chaos will kind of add to her. Will only make her look better in its eyes.
because
Then I'll go in then.
or because of my alignment, right?
No, it's because of your abyssal.
Okay,
Your
so I
abyssal
guess
touch.
I'll be right next to her. And in fact, how about Belari?
Your job is to be her bitch.
I was gonna say Belari be my bitch.
Nope. Other way
Have to be
around.
the other way.
Okay.
Alleseto will be in the chamber as well.
Alleseto, are you abyssal touched?
No.
We can be right outside and ready to run in if needed be.
Yeah. How about that? Sounds good.
I don't think
Does
it'd be a
anybody
good idea
does?
to be in there.
Okay.
I'm not
here's-
sure
here's
if we could even fight this thing though.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Now,
here, Gale.
Let me see here.
Wait, should
What's
I
the way
pose?
in?
Yeah, we'll be there right there.
Should I pose next to Belari, like legitimately being her little bitch?
Unless
or,
it looks like it might be better just in case Belgrakas needs me.
or do I just pose right next to her as if I'm her bodyguard or some shit like that?
Bodyguard is good. Be
That's
that.
good.
No, bodyguard.
You are her loyal servant.
But remember, when I prostate myself, you prostate yourself.
Prostrate.
Prostrate. No. What did I say? Prostrate? Is that what I said?
Nice. I'm not sure if you should bow down to the creature though. You're choosing.
You can't make a baby that way.
Listen. So what's the tactic? So what's the approach? Should I be more demanding?
But you certainly can try.
Okay, but seriously, guys. What for a demon should I be more demanding or subservient?
I think you should get right to the point.
Just get right to the point.
Both offering it to them. Don't give them the upper hand though.
Okay, so basically keep it neutral tone.
Yeah. Regardless, they're powerful beings, and you're wanting their service.
Right. But
you're paying
show
them for it.
respect. Yeah. So okay.
You should be happy with.
Now, the gate spell, is technically he's under some sort of obligation, is that correct, Belgrakas?
We have to negotiate it though.
But he is kind of held in a, he just doesn't have free reign, like he can't just start rampaging and killing everything the minute he gets in, or can he?
I know, like with some other summonings, you have to take precautions. I don't know about this though.
Yeah, usually you have to take precautions, which he is. He is in a summoning circle, which has been prepared to protect the others against
All right.
him coming out.
Okay.
The question is that adequate?
And just to make sure, we did fully like the slot or whatever the hell that thing was didn't mess with the summoning circle in there.
Yeah,
More?
the best thing to do would be probably to cast Magic Circle on the summoning circle before he arrives.
Okay. Is that something you can do, or is that a cleric thing?
That's a clear. Both of us can, but I don't have the spell, so you'd have to do it.
Okay. What level is that spell?
Third.
And would casting it as a lawful good creature affect
No.
it differently? Okay.
No. You would make it protection from evil, and you would invert it, basically, so that he is stuck
Okay.
inside.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, well, protection from evil is the first level one. So the magic circle one is what level?
Protection from
It's,
evil,
third
10
level.
radius.
It's Magic Circle or protection from evil 10-foot radius. Yeah, it's a.
That's level 4 for priests.
Ah, okay.
Level 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I can do that one as well. Okay, so just for some added protection, I'll go and I'll do that before this is done. How long does that last?
You'd have to look at the spell.
I'm looking at.
I'm not able to, otherwise I would.
One turn per level.
Okay, so in other words, as soon as I cast it, I run out and you start summoning.
Oh fuck! The boss music is playing. Why do I hear
Dun, dun,
boss
dun, dun.
music?
Because we just fucked up. I'm kidding.
All right. The Belgrakas is now starting to move in the somatic gestures of the spell of gate, dancing around the summoning circle, and as he reads the lines off in its strange abyssal tongue, the lines disappear off of the scroll, and as he casts the last syllable of the spell, there is a moment of darkening, and the candles set about the summoning circle almost go out. They diminish in size, and there is the strange feeling of an other present. The wizard is able to move the focal point of the gate and send it into the crystal room, where all of a sudden, Belari, you see this huge creature appear in front of you, and it has a snake that comes out from its back, basically, and it looks like a cross between a minotaur and a wolf.
That's pretty metal.
Oh, came out on the throne.
Nice. Now let's see Paul Allen.
It's standing right in front of the throne. And it has a nameplate.
And
Now, 1 second, I just have to check one thing real quick here.
Got it. It's Paul Allen. 'Cause, 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 'cause
I guess now we know why the throne was so big. I kind of figured that was the case.
All right. So the creature looks about, and then it lets out this massive roar, and then quick as a almost in the blink of an eye, it races down this steps, pounds on the wall, races back up, races back down these steps, pounds on the wall impotently, races back up, and then stands there kind of looking about at Snakehead, whipping and dancing in a strange sort of hypnotic pattern. It doesn't appear to have seen you yet, Belari or Aedan. And actually, it's a little bit bigger than that.
I call out and I say, calm yourself, ease, traffic ease.
What? It looks about. It's Snakehead. Zeroes in on you. We these the puny humans. We thinks it spoke to us. The wolf-headed thing says, "You puny creature, have you summoned me here?"
Yes, you have been summoned. You have been summoned to perform a duty.
It opens its mouth and lets out an ear-curdling roar before snorting, and it snorts the smoke and then turns and looks. And you are touched by some sort of abyssal creature.
Yes.
What do you seek to have me accomplish? And more importantly, what do you offer me for such service?
I pull out the gem and I hold it before him. For this, we request that you teleport this tower to blank location.
I must see the map of where you would have the tower put. Or I could send it to a place of my choosing.
I'm on my way down there.
Yes. You'll have to stay in the summoning circle. You have to hold.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Can I make an etiquette check?
Sure.
There we go.
All right. So you've figured out the etiquette ways of being with a creature like this. And the snake looks at it and says, "Yes, we could send you to a place that you would find most agreeable."
We were about to show you the map where
Would
we want you to send us.
Do show me.
I'm kind of standing there nervously waiting for the map to show up. Like, hurry up.
Do you need me to fetch the map?
Yeah, we need the map.
Who has the map? Wait, who has the map? Does Belgrakas have the map?
Didn't Orth go and get the map made? Maybe Orth has it?
No, we need the Mastral map, right?
Fuck.
I look at Aedan. Go get somebody. Go get the damn map.
Yes, master. I go. Where do I go to find the others? The stairs, right? The stairs.
The stairs to your right.
The creature says, "Is this some sort of joke?"
Forgive the delay, traffic ease, but we assumed that you would know the landscape of Orth.
He stomps up and down. "Of course I know the landscape. You should have been better prepared. That may hopes your offering is one that is commensurate with your foolishness."
I hold up the jewel and I say, this jewel, as you can see, it's finely wrought. its worth is 150,000 gold pieces.
All right, where am I at right now? That leads me to the stairs.
Aedan, you come out where Seto and Gale are.
Where? Here? I go up to him like, guys, give me the fucking map. No. I'm panicking. I'm like, guys, where's the map that we need to show the demon?
I give it to him.
I grab the map, and then I run back to.
Hold
where...
on a second.
There's an actual map, right? Does Orth have it?
I have. If we got a map from the cartographer, we would have that. Yes.
On you.
That is not. That's nothing to do with the astral plane
Right.
or anything. That's just the prime material locations. But you're welcome to take that in there. Yes.
So, yeah, if you have it worth, just give it to me.
Didn't Belgrakas do that mapping portion in that crystal chamber?
Yeah, it's all there.
So all you
Oh.
guys got to do is walk him over to that little location where he's got his little pinpoints and show him.
Fuck.
Okay.
All
right,
where is that then?
All right.
All right, Aedan rushes back in the room.
Okay.
Hey,
I lift my eyebrow expectantly.
isn't the map already in this room? Like I tell her,
Oh.
whisper. Like didn't Belgrakas leave it here?
Where is it?
Fuck, what was it at again?
This is actually getting embarrassing.
A little
You
bit.
guys said he left it in the room. Like where in the room?
He never said anything about he's going to need a map. Said he needs the coordinates.
Right here.
Yeah, but isn't this inside of a wall? This is a wall.
I don't know what that means.
This isn't
Or
upper
this is-
part. This isn't underneath. Under the chamber, there's a circular thing that shows the locations.
All right,
Okay.
can we go over here?
Yeah, let's go over there. Yeah.
Warren?
Yeah, you can. That's where Belgrakas
I say,
pinned up all the threads.
oh, there you go. I say, follow me east, traffic east. It's just right over here. I go down. Whoop, that's the jewel. I go over here and I stand there like this is all part of the plan.
All right, make a charisma check, Belari.
All right. Etiquette? Or straight
This one's charisma.
Okay.
I'll fuck this up.
Roll well.
God damn. Like the, I don't need it.
Good.
All right.
He tentatively follows you, but rushes over quicker than and stands underneath this dome, looking up at the astral coordinates that the wizard plotted. He looks over at you, and his snakehead looks over at Aedan and smiles and says, "Yes, this looks like a very interesting place to send the tower. Are you sure you'd like to send it there?" And the snakehead to Aedan says, "Yes, are you sure you'd like to send the tower to these coordinates?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
"Then place the gem upon my throne, and your wish shall be granted."
Hey,
I nod and I go over and I put the gem on the throne.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I stand up here and watch from up here.
Yeah.
Or does he require me down there?
He looks over at you, he says, "This magic in this location would tear your mortal body apart.
All right, I'm over. I'm coming.
You perhaps want to exit this prison that you've summoned me into.
Oh, you want us to leave first? Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's go. How would we know when you've? Will we feel anything? Will we feel a shift? Or will we feel? What can we expect once the tower begins to
Insolent
teleport?
creature, you'll know it's successful when you arrive.
Very well.
Use your senses.
Very well.
Look out the window.
No,
Just
I mean
as you,
there might be
just as you begin to exit the chamber, Belari, you hear the creature starting to speak in forward syllables with its hound head and in reverse syllables with its snake head. And
Tarask is typing. What?
Oh, dude.
Orth will be looking out the window.
all right. Let's see here. Make a Constitution check, Belgrakas.
All right. That would have been a good increase.
Oh, okay. All right. So
God.
Belgrakas starts to feel the gate and the summoning circle start to stretch out and elongate, and he grits his teeth and forces all of his being and willpower on holding the gate together, as it feels like brick by brick the entire thing is being ripped forthwith. His nose starts to bleed, and he gets an ear-splitting headache and takes 4 damage from the strain.
He grits his teeth and yells out.
As you do so, all of a sudden, like a rubber band, the circle snaps backwards, and then you can feel that the creature is now wanting to return to its home plane. It seems like it's now starting to rage where in whatever location it's in. It's only a matter of time before it overcomes the power of your spell.
Has it moved the tower?
You're not quite sure, but you're
Orth
little
knows
folk-
the tower's moved. He's been looking out the window.
which window are you looking at, Orth?
Oh, I
The
don't
upper
know.
floors are in a demi-plane as well. You'd have to check from a lower floor.
I'll run downstairs and look out the.
Or the balcony.
All
Yeah.
right, you look out
Okay.
over the. You look outside, and it's pitch black. So whatever anti-magic thing is come with, it's dark outside. You'll have to run outside the shroud.
Oh. But so does he not sense anything moved, or like he wouldn't have known?
I rolled a
The only-
spellcraft. I got a 4 out of 18.
All right,
I don't know if that helped.
you. Well, Gracchus, this is what you can tell.
Like you can play something. Next turn, yeah, and then you tree it.
Okay.
So Eric, you can place on hers if you want. No, you can place on her train.
So I don't know if it's moved yet. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
You can,
Okay.
Eric. You can place.
I have to hold on.
So you
Somebody
guys hear,
run outside and check.
All right. I'll run outside and check.
All right. All right, you run outside of the tower, and after running a certain number of distance in the pitch black, you come. The shroud magically ends, and you look about, and you're no longer in a city. You're nestled on just the bottom of a hill, and you can see off in the distance. It looks
Top
like
of the hill.
there's a bend of a river.
Looks familiar though. I mean the territory.
Yeah, it's
Landscape.
definitely prime material plane. Looks like the landscape around the Greyhawk Ruins.
Gotcha. All right, so I'll go back and say it's moved.
Do
Let
you,
it
Telling
go.
did you see
Belgrakas?
the ruins or anything anywhere?
I'm sorry.
Who were you
I didn't
telling?
see that. Whoever will listen as I go up the stairs and
It's like, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
I'm just trying to know if you're telling Belgrakas so he can release the spell, or you're somewhere else in the tower.
I'll look
where
for
everybody
Belgrakas,
else is and tell them.
I tell Belgrakas. Yeah, I run to Belgrakas and I say, okay, we made the deal. He's teleported the tower as far as I know. So now you know it's done. The deal is done.
Okay, is he still here?
He is, and he's raging against your spell.
Okay, I will.
Let him go
From what
home.
I know about the gate spell, if I release the spell, will that send him home?
Yes.
Yes, I released the spell.
All right. Finally, the spell releases, and the candles around the summoning circle go brighter and they flare. And all of a sudden, you feel this weight lifted off your shoulders as if that presence is no longer there. And once the presence leaves, there becomes a giant
Giant
crack in the sphere of the summoning circle.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
But it is the fiend is now gone, and the tower has moved.
Belgrakas,
Does
are
that
you
mean
okay?
we can move it again if we wanted to?
Yeah, I'm
Until
okay.
it's-
It was hard holding onto that spell, but I managed.
Hell yeah.
Silli will wipe your face, your blood dripping from your nose.
Orth will go back outside and try and figure out exactly where we are.
All right. You are on the side of a hill. The tower is like smack dab halfway up this hill. The hill, you're on the south side of the hill. So to the east, you can see the bend of the river, and to the west, you can see off in the distance, overlooking another hill, is the forest. The Norland forest.
But it looks like the river that I'm very familiar with.
Yes, and
Now we can get started on fixing this disease.
Definitely. What do we think? We want to keep this magic darkness and stuff around here, probably.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
all right, there. Are you guys on this map? No.
There it is. It's a little tower. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, could you ping where it's at?
The Belgrakas Wizard Tower. It's right in between Castle Greyhawk and Wick.
Oh yeah. Now it's next.
Is Castle
yeah.
Greyhawk the Greyhawk Ruins, or where is that at?
Greyhawk Ruins are here, and Castle Greyhawk is here. Yeah? Or Greyhawk City.
Okay,
And this
that's what I wanted to make sure. So Castle Greyhawk is the Greyhawk Ruins.
Yeah.
All right. So perfect. The tower's in a great place.
Yeah.
Oh, we should maybe.
Yeah, he just got $150,000 or 1,000 gold piece tower. It's actually might be a cheap price based on all the enchantments and stuff.
Hell
Exactly. I'm gonna mark off the diamond that we just used to make that happen.
Yeah. This was quite the investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're gonna build one from scratch, this is a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Now he can start summoning his followers.
I feel there will be a time coming, guys. Bloodshed will happen. I'm excited.
So am I. I wonder if I can get those trolls to come out here, and then I can cast my spell, and I can rain lightning upon them.
Ooh.
14,000 for me. Hell yeah. Okay, wait. So I gotta do the math here. I gotta get my calculator.
So could we ever get the front doors on the first level open? Have we ever
Yeah.
opened?
Yeah,
I've got the key to it, and I gave it to Belgrakas.
217.
The key to what?
The front door.
Belgrakas has the key to the front door now.
Oh, sweet.
We're at the base of the tower's at the base of the hill.
Halfway
right?
up the hill.
I need like 32,000 XP just to reach level
So
9.
if we sidestepped and made like a tunnel, so you just find your way without using the darkness to the entrance of the door.
Yeah, we can do that.
You know anybody that can dig a tunnel? You need
Oh.
dwarves and gnomes.
Yeah, you need a gnome
Yeah,
and a dwarf to do that.
It'd be extremely difficult, Yeah. Only 2 full days of work. I'll have to charge.
So, Warren, that's Odie, me, and the creature, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Odie, you, and then the creature. Yes.
Okay.
Wait till the creature leveled up.
Uh-oh.
It might have.
Okay, we got to get the blood off of that thing.
How much XP does that creature have?
We'll find out after we read it.
You want me to tell you, or do you want me to text it to you?
You can just tell me.
292,000 hit points.
Damn.
All right.
Hit points?
XP, yeah, not hit points.
I was saying,
Holy
shoot, let's throw that thing at the actual Tarask.
Wow.
So yeah, did you see this now, Belgrakas?
Pretty sweet.
You're
It's a
now
wizard tower.
yeah,
Hey,
so-
Orth, are you gonna have this use this as your stronghold too?
I don't know. Is that possible?
Can we do that?
what?
Warren?
He was.
No,
Orth was
Warren says
considering-
no.
Orth was considering building a stronghold in Wick, and maybe it could be the Baron of Wick.
I was considering when I reached
Warren
level
says no, it's an Archmage tower. Okay.
Well, yeah, it can only serve as one person's place,
Now,
Got it.
and it is a wizard's tower, so
9. Hell, if we have-
Viscount Sheriff of the Principality of Wick would be the title.
So
is that what he's considered now?
No, this is what he would be.
Viscount Sheriff of the Principality of Wick. That's what I am?
No, I am.
Oh,
Viscount.
you are. Got it. Okay, Viscount.
Would Orth
Viscount Orth, Sheriff of the Principality. Ah, that's awesome.
would Orth mind if Silli puts his stronghold in Wick?
I don't think Orth would mind too much. We might, you know.
I mean, Orth. I don't know where I'm going to build my stronghold, but when I do, you want to help me conquer Rook Roost?
Silli might be more embracing this whole acolyte of a Troa thing, which means that he might be turning his leaf more to like farming and shit like that.
Well, we have plenty of that.
Yeah,
You can certainly learn about farming in Wick. I just don't want to speak for the whole town. I'm not,
Yeah.
Are you acting more like as a guardian to the town of Wick?
Yeah. Well, that's my hometown. It's where I'm from. It's where my parents and family, cousins, and all live there. And right.
Would you ever want to have a possibility of joining me conquering Rook Roost?
Perhaps.
Why do you want to conquer Rook Roost?
Because the guy that's in charge is a giant cunt. I don't want to pay every single time I leave the fucking city or go in deeper inside the city, okay?
Yeah, you always have to pay that tax.
We got other things on the list.
I'm going to set up an empire. I'm going to set up a constitution. I'm going to become the emperor, the god emperor, hopefully.
With a constitution?
Yeah, some sort of constitution.
I wouldn't mind helping, but you would have to.
That's wrong.
I'll set up a cathedral for you, Gale, if you do help me. Okay.
All right. I'm already actually building my cathedral in the Tower of War.
A second cathedral will be a thing. More cathedrals. Like, what's wrong with
it? Task at hand, though.
Not needed for me. It'll be for the god.
Task at hand.
Oh yeah,
you gotta,
of course, Belgrakas.
Get rid of this
plague. Yeah.
Plague here.
Plague, and then finish cleansing the trolls.
And rescue Jethro.
Yep, that's on the list.
Yeah, we still have to rescue, and also the half ogre.
Yep. Yeah.
Bell tower, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the old bell tower.
Speaking of that, I did find out one other interesting thing, and this doesn't necessarily say only for dwarves, but one of the big things about the religion of Clengeddon is whenever there's a huge battle, not whether it's a win or a loss, that becomes a holiday for drinking and feasting. And then when it becomes a couple hundred years or whatever and stuff like that, like I was reading through some of it. So say yours is put back because of more recent major battles, then every so many years, your particular battle is brought back up as for a feast and party and all of that for remembrance.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like an awesome religion.
Yeah.
You want to join?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I may have to think of the. I may have to double check those areas, but it might be. Yeah, I'll have to look at those areas and double check Orth, but.
Silli would like to build a little.
We can figure that out later.
Yeah, sure.
So who's a quick question? Oh, yeah, never mind. I'll ask later.
You'd basically have like part of this hex, and then eventually, when you got high enough, you'd have the whole hex.
Oh,
nice. That's a nice hex. A lot of forest land.
That's like an earldom or something. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we can think about what is the current political situation there, and is there any conflict?
Yeah, like is there a king at all?
No, just the
Yeah.
Council of 12 at the Greyhawk. So you would just
Right.
have to pay
Okay.
taxes to the council, but they grant titles.
They already do, though, right? The city of Wick is already a part of that.
Well, except now the city of Wick would be paying taxes to him, and then he pays taxes to them.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. So
But my goal is not to get rich off of the city of my birth. Protect it. So, right.
All right, thanks, guys. I love you guys very much. All right, I'm increasing all your taxes. I need more money.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe use some shared resources to build a stronghold to better protect the city, right? And
At
And
least
then
build up
raise
land.
up an army and then go conquer Rookroost, so then Aedan can become God Emperor.
Yes.
we'll see about that.
And then the continent will be next. No, I'm kidding. Maybe the Horn Society. I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I gotta go eat dinner.
Oh,
All
wait,
right, see you
All right,
later.
Greg,
all right.
no.
All right,
Thank
see
you.
guys.
Later.
wait. Did I get
Whoop, whoop.
XP?
Did I not give? Oh, I gave Odie. My bad. I meant to give Orth too.